Everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how you can trim any video for Flutter Android. So this video is specifically for Flutter Android, and so yeah, let's get started. So trimming a video as in how to shorten a video. Like if it is 10 minutes long video, I want to only get the first 10 seconds, then I can do that. So here I have one button called open video picker without permission. So I'll click on this button, and as soon as I click on it, it asks me for permission. Now this permission is for saving the file to external storage. It is not for picking the video. So first I'll give the permission. If you don't want to save your edited file to external storage, you can remove that piece of code so that you can automatically see the video picker. So I'll just give the particular permission. I'll go back, and here you can see the video picker is automatically displayed. Now currently I only have one video, right? It is a 10 minutes long video. So I'll just pick this particular video. Okay, and here you can see it has started playing in ExoPlayer. So ExoPlayer is a video player for playing videos in Android. So I'll just stop it. I'll click on this particular convert button. Also, it is possible to track progress of how much, because this does not happen quickly, right? It will depend on how big you want to trim your video. For now I am just trimming 10-second long video, so this should happen pretty quickly. But if you want to trim a long like if your original video is hour long and you want to trim 10 minutes, then this might take a little bit of time. Also, everything happens on background thread, so you don't worry about app jank or anything like that. So I'll just click on convert, and here you can see I'm displaying one progress bar, and I'm also displaying the progress state of how much has happened. Okay, so here you can see the trimmed video is played. Now if you see the trimmed video, it is only 10 seconds long, sorry, and the original video is 10 minutes long. So that's how I was able to trim the video. So this is one thing. Also, if you see the progress state, it does not reach till 100. I think that's fine. But if this is the progress, how much progress has happened. This 91, 86, 81, 76, 71, and this 2 and the 0 which you see is the progress state, like what progress state is our progress in. So you can track that as well, and if it reaches 0, then with the help of that you can understand that okay, our conversion has happened. Now I have shown you this for a local video where we are picking file from a local video, right? Same thing applies for if the video is on the internet as well. So currently this particular variable is empty. What I'll do is that this video URL variable holds the URL of the video which the user picks. Now suppose if I give it some URL of a video which is present on the server, then also this works perfectly fine. But make sure you have given the read write external storage permission. If that read write external storage permission is not given, then you might face some issue. I have already given the read write external storage permission because I was picking this particular because in the first scenario I clicked on pick video without permission, and in that we gave the read write external storage permission in which the settings app was open, and we have to and the user clicked on check that particular toggle checkbox. So as you can see, I have given this particular video URL for a video which is located on the server. Now what I'll do is that I'll just rerun my app. So I'll just run it in a flutter run -- release, and this will take a little bit of time. So in the meantime I'll just explain you guys the code of what exactly I am doing. Okay, so 3. Okay, so let it launch. So previously if you want to pick file from a video from your video picker, like from the user's device, keep this as empty. But suppose if you want to if your video URL is located on some server, you can directly enter it, but then you will have to write this particular logic in init state or something. So as you can see over here, I have one text button, and once you click on that, it first launches this particular method channel called video picker platform, and here we are invoking a method called pick video without permission. And okay, so the second video has also launched. I'll just show you guys the output first. So here, as you can see, this is the video which has launched from a network URL or from someone's server. Now this is almost 25 seconds long. I'll click on convert. Again, you can see the progress bar. You can also see how much progress has happened, and here you can see the trimmed video is 10 seconds long. Okay, now you might be thinking that, okay, where exactly are you writing that how long or how much the video should be trimmed? For now I have just hard coded that value, but I will show you exactly where I'm passing that value, so that if you want, you can send it from Flutter side as well. Okay, so let's see. So first I'll just do this. So first my video URL is empty, so again we are picking the video from file picker, and on text button click, I'm launching a method, invoking a method with the help of the method channel. So I am defining this method channel, which I have defined it on the native Android side, so once you invoke this method, it first asks for read write external storage permission. Also, one more thing, sorry, I forgot. If I click on open video picker without permission, here you can see that previously I had only one video. Now I have 3 videos, because these 10-second long trimmed videos are also saved. Now again, here I have the text button. I am invoking a method pick video without permission, and it first checks whether I have read write external storage. Again, that is only for saving the video to external storage and not for picking video from file picker. If I have that, if I don't have it, then it asks for permission. If I have it, then it automatically opens the video picker. When user selects a video, we get the video URL, and I assign it to this particular variable. Then I have taken this visibility widget. If the video URL is not equal to empty, then only display it, and it is inside a size box. So I have defined some width and height as well, so that it occupies maximum width and height of our screen. So this my video view is a custom widget which I have created, which references native UIs from the Android side. So here basically the original video, the new video, the convert button which you are seeing, as well as the progress bar, everything is present inside my video itself. So I'll show you this my video view. So here I have created this my video view.dart file. Here it takes a string of video URL, and as you can see, here we are creating a map so that we can pass the video URL back to native side. Now if you want to pass how much long you want to trim the video, you can pass something like this, just like I'm passing video URL, like the starting point as well as the ending point of how long you want the video to be trimmed. Then here I have created a key as well. This key is because suppose if you keep picking different videos from your video picker, then our ExoPlayer should play the updated video. So we want to update the widget, that's why we are using key, and this is the logic for it. So we want to update our widget. So again, ignore this iOS part, I have not implemented. So here is our Android view. We are passing our key, passing the view type. Again, same identifier we will have to use it on native Android side. I have passed our layout direction, creation param, and standard message codec as well. Then I have opened the Android folder, this particular Android folder inside Android Studio. First thing which I did was I went to settings.gradle, and here you can see I went to settings.gradle. I updated the Kotlin version to 1.9.20. Then inside build.gradle.kts of your app, I updated the main SDK version to 24. Also I added this activity kotlin extension, fragment kotlin extension as well, because we want to use register for activity result, which will help us to pick video using video picker. Then for conversion and playing of video, we have to use ExoPlayer, UI, common, effect, ExoPlayer HLS and transformer. And this lifecycle runtime I have added because I want to make use of Kotlin coroutines. Then inside Android manifest, I have added internet permission because I want in the second demo I showed you how to play video from a server as well, right? That's why internet permission. Now for older versions of Android, we require this read write external storage permission, but for newer versions of Android, we require this manage external storage permission to write something to the external storage directory. Next, inside main activity, so these are all the imports. If you want imports, you can copy it, and I have changed this to Flutter fragment activity because we want to use this register for activity result. Also make sure you click on sync now. You might be seeing something like that, so just click on that. Then here, as you can see, I have defined our method channel result, which will help us to send the video URL from native Android side to the Flutter side. I have defined read write external storage permission, and here we are requesting for that permission. If permission is not given, then we display a toast message, otherwise we call launch new video picker. Similarly for the new way, we just check if we have managed external storage permission. If yes, then launch the new video picker. And here you can see that for new Android versions, we have to request for manage external storage permission. So we are basically checking if you are on Android R and above, then we are launching the settings app, and in that the user has to give that particular checkbox toggle, and only then you will have the permission. And this is an helper method which I have created just to check whether I have managed external storage permission or not. So this is the code for picking video. So here you can see we are only picking videos only, so this part, and once the video user picks a video, we get the URI, we assign it, we send it back to the Flutter side. Inside configure Flutter engine, we have registered our my video view, which will help us to display the videos like original video, convert button, trimmed video, progress bar. And here I have defined our method channel, and once user calls this, we are basically asking for permission, and if permission is given, we launch the new video picker. So yeah, that's all for this. Next, you will have to create a factory class because we are referencing that factory class over here. So create a Kotlin file. You can go to Kotlin plus Java com.example.fluttapp, and here these are all the imports. And here you can see I'm extending from platform view factory, and again this is boilerplate code which you have to write for creating any kind of native view for Flutter side. The only thing which you have to remember is this is your another Kotlin file which you have to create. So just create this Kotlin file as well, rest everything else remains the same. So I have created that particular file as well, and here you can copy all the imports if you want to. Okay, and first we have to write this particular annotation because the Media3 APIs are still little bit experimental. By the time you watch it, maybe they might become stable, so you don't have to worry about it. I have created this my video view, and I'm extending platform view. Then we are also extending transformer.listener because this will help us to give a callback on whether our trimmed conversion was successful or not. So we are overriding two methods called onCompleted and onError, which I will show you shortly below. Also we are also extending lifecycle owner, so because we require access to the coroutines. So for this lifecycle owner, this is boilerplate code which we have to write because we want to access to the lifecycle coroutine scope. And then this particular part is for tracking the progress of how much conversion has happened. Then I have taken one linear layout, two ExoPlayers, two input player views, one button and one progress bar, one file name variable, one playback position equal to 0, play when ready is true, and one for transformer and one for file and one for video URL. So inside the init state we are assigning our layout params to our linear layout, orientation is vertical. Then we are initializing our input player view, which will help us to play the original video. And same thing, like we are assigning like these are pretty self-explanatory. Like we are doing layout params, we are showing all the buttons like rewind, forward, next, previous, all that. And here we are adding our input player to our linear layout. Then I have created one button which will help us for the conversion, and again we are assigning some layout params and adding it to our linear layout. And on click of it we are calling setup transformer. The output player view is exactly similar to our input player view, only thing is by default it is invisible, and here we are just adding it to our linear layout. Then I have created one progress bar as well, and again same thing, we are just making sure it is invisible at the very start and adding it to our linear layout. Once we get the video URL, we assign it to our particular variable. So we will get this from Flutter side, right? So I just assign it to our video URL variable. Then I call init input player. So here we are initializing our input player. This is boilerplate code which we have to write. This is for initializing our output player, so once the user clicks on convert button, and this is for releasing the input as well as the output player. This get view is for getting our linear layout, and for dispose we just call release player. Then we call setup transformer. So once this is called on the button click, we just check if our output player already has some video or not. If yes, then we just stop it and make it null, and then we call transform video, and inside transform video we make our progress bar visible. Then we have this effect of array list. This would be empty for now. In future videos of video editing I will show you how to use this array list effect, but yeah, for now keep it as empty because we require this over here inside set effects. So here we are defining our transformer and adding a listener because we were extending transformer.listener at the top. Here I have defined our media item. So as you can see over here, I have hard coded those values. So these are in milliseconds. So I want to trim the video. Starting point is 10 milliseconds, which is I think 10,000 milliseconds, which is I think 10 seconds, and this is 20 seconds. So we get a 10-second long video. So here you can pass whatever values you feel like. This is the main point. And here we get our edited media item. Then we create an external file. Then we start our transformation. Here we are actually tracking our progress state. So as you can see over here, I will show you our progress state which I had previously. Okay, so I think that got deleted, but typically our progress state was, so this particular variable, it will help us to display how much progress has happened, like 0 to 100. And this is the progress state which I was talking about. Like at the very start we were getting 2 or 0, right? So if it is 0, that means it is progress state not started. Okay, for if it is shows 1, that means progress state waiting for availability, and for 2, progress state available. So yeah, and here I have added this 500 milliseconds delay. That's why I think it didn't reach till 100. Then here we are creating our external file. Okay, then this is the code for saving file to external storage, and this only works on HDK 29 and above. Now if you want to save it for below HDK 29, then you can check my video on how to save files to downloads directory. This particular code does not save files to downloads directory. It saves it to the DCIM folder which is present in Android, where like it is a good practice to save videos inside the DCIM folder. So that's what it does. So this is the code for that. Again, even I have copy pasted it. And like at the very start I told you, right, we were overriding two methods, on completed and on error. So on completed is called when everything is successful. So we are displaying our output player, initializing our output player, saving file to external storage, and hiding our progress bar. And inside on error we are in case anything goes wrong, we are hiding both our output player as well as progress bar, and then displaying just the toast message. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.